For Caribou, Prince George.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I appreciate honourable colleague for his presentation. I guess a comment that I have, again, I really appreciate the debate. Again, I'll go on record as saying I fear that we don't have enough time to have this lengthy debate, but I do appreciate the comments from both sides, and my comments are neither for or against at this point. But honourable colleague, I guess through you, Mr. Speaker, is it says consent, informed consent being given, but in the bill itself there's no advance directives. So the very people that this bill could help with someone suffering advanced stages of ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease, may not be able to give that consent at the time. And so I guess to my honourable colleague through you, Mr. Speaker, is there not a concern, and how can we rectify this as we move forward? And we're in a speedy deadline here, Mr. Speaker. So through you to my honourable colleague, does he share with me the same concerns that we have on this side here? Thanks.
For Chilliwack Hope.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. And I think that is one of the, quite frankly, one of the unfortunate things that has happened in this debate due to the timing of the dissolution of Parliament for the election. There were several months lost where we weren't debating this in the chamber. There were many months lost where this was not on the national agenda. And I think to now rush this bill forward, as we are compelled to do, is truly, I cannot think of a bill that deserves more time and more thought and more debate than this bill. And yet we have an arbitrary deadline that has been set by the court. And that is truly the most unfortunate part of this debate, and one that I hope that we don't live to regret, Mr. Speaker.